and he's their head coach. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go from Chicago. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Escapes the defender. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45. The offense about set to take over now, and here's their quarterback out to lead them to the line.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Catch made by Austin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
And the San Diego first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll run here on first down. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Go down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. From the gun, it's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Diego, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They give it to him up the middle. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. 3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Murray with the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Tigers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
putting the tight end in motion.
At the 25-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw now. And he's holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
To number 88.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Brings up
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
a loss of 7.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
The Tigers and their running back about to get back to work. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crowd. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Shoves him off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Back to throw, Murray. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going the out route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
San Diego, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Jump off caught by his back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Murray on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
I may may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Throwing here, Murray. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Now Murray. Touchdown. The Tigers take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
He's dropping back to throw. He's going deep this time. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll throw for it. He connects downfield. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
it's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd. He completes it in traffic. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, King. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Tigers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Offense to the line. Here we go. Blown back, it's the handoff. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
He'll step up, and there he goes. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble, but it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Handoff on second and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to the air, Murray. Completed to his running back. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it, and now they get themselves off the field.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
We motion the tight end over. Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And doing, he stopped quickly. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Throw here, third down. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Tigers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's making a bid for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
San Diego first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tigers.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Back to throw, Murray. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Number 85. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up.
So we have a 1 score. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the 3rd quarter. Looks away from one. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second too as they chase this. First call here coming from the shotgun. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Complete out to the right. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
Now a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Tigers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Here's the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the
They'll go play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Second down now. 7 to go.
just past midfield.
Running it now out of the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made underneath by the back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. And a San Diego first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm. There's his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
I'll throw it. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Following the sack, and they need to find 11 yards here on 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. Nice piece of work there. That's 9 yards. Might encourage them to go for it now on 4th. They're passing on the field goal, Brock. They're going to try to break this tie with a touchdown. He gets a look up the middle. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
That one right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 14.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Tigers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. They go play action on 1st down. Caught out left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's downed after getting this up to the yards on the play and enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And I know you can see that smile on my... We stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll throw here on first. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. Second down now, they need 7. They're throwing it. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another San Diego first down.
Plowing up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They'll look to throw. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. They'll air it out on third. Caught by the open man. He does it. Touchdown. The Tigers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Third and a lone yard coming up. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. First down, play action. Throw left side, complete. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Takes the second down snap. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
They've got a man in motion. They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
At the 39-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to the well again. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. From the red zone now. That one connects. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. This offense ready to get going again now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has him down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Diego.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds his fullback. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They give it to him again. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a throw. Dump off caught by his back. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. These guys losing by 7. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Now he takes it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He'll look to throw it. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now offensive timeouts, that's their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Massive hit, the ball is out! And it's picked up by the defense. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And you gotta think they want to run that clock down as low as they can before getting the deciding score, be it by field goal or touchdown. They'll run here on first down. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Right up the gut. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Running back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.